Scots with soul. We'll build this network. Scots and soul. Build this network on Scots with soul. Oh, what you up to this weekend, Yangy? What you up to? What's your plans?
What are you doing, Yangy?
Can you come back to me?
Can you come back to me?
Turk, you getting plans for the weekend? Any streams on that planned?
I'll be streaming, but I'm also going to tackle rebuilding my Mass Effect armor. Kind of almost finished rebuilding it, so I just need to finish the chest and the back piece, and that's me pretty much done. I'm going to tackle that this weekend because I've been putting it off for months.
Nice.
I want to get finished like for next year, for like conventions and Halloween, because I know Halloween this year's not going to really work out, so I might as well work on it and get it done for next year.
Aye, Halloween's totally. There's no going to be big Halloween parties or anything like that this year. 100%. No, that's all.
Too spooky, 5 me.
It's all. It's all fucking out, man.
Nah, anybody that's like going to chance that's just fucking they're asking for it. That's not a good idea.
No.
Trick or treat, the tricks you just sneeze in their fucking face.
No, let's not do that. You know what I mean? But that's going to work on that.
Which is kind of gutting because Halloween's one of the fucking best parties of the year, man.
Correct.
It's fucking
absolutely love Halloween.
Love a costume.
Love a costume. Actually, one of my most memorable costumes. I don't know if you, well, Yanny, you probably didn't remember this because you probably weren't born during that time. But COD might be. Do you remember the Mighty Bush COD?
Yes, I do, man. I do.
Right. Okay. Do you remember the character Old Greg from the Mighty Bush? I dressed up as him one year with the pink tutu and the leggings and everything on, and like I was quite a bit Edinburgh like this, doing the voice like, "Do you drink bellies from a shoe?" and all that kind of stuff. And this one who was steaming and walked up to me, crying her eyes out, and went, "I'm so fucking jealous of you, by the way." And I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Is it because of my costume?" She went, "No, because your legs look amazing in those fucking tights. I wish I had legs like yours." It's fucking not fair, and just ran away.
Fucking
like, what?
my dream for Halloween. I want to go to a Halloween party dressed as Margaret Thatcher and steal every cunt's milk.
Oh, Yangy, man.
Oh, man. Honestly, boy.
I mean, like, I've seen some costumes that I've talked about them in Discord. I'm never going to talk about them on the podcast because they're just too edgy. I'll tell these after the podcast, right? These Halloween costumes, man. If anybody else wants to jump into Discord, I'll tell you about the mad Halloween costumes.
I'm worried.
Oh man. Oh man.
If they're edgy, they're also controversial.
They were very edgy and controversial, yes. Very edgy and controversial. Oh,
The largest picture in human history, which is a broccoli. Hey, don't diss broccoli. Broccoli's good for you.
Dressed up as broccoli, what?
The largest picture in human history, yes, indeed, yeah, Sanguine is a broccoli. That is what you have missed. Amber, welcome. How are you doing?
I mean, I would like them to actually use that telescope for better purposes other than.
Have you seen the?
broccoli.
Have you seen the really close-up picture of the sun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people say it looks like popcorn. Other people say it looks like other things. I don't know.
Looks like cauliflower or cheese, mate.
It's basically an ink blot. When you look at it that close, do you know what I mean? It was the same way as an ink blot. People see what they want to see. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember like fucking.
Oh, speaking of corn.
Like I was watching a YouTube video about it, man, and the guy was from Texas that was talking about it, and he's looking at the thing close up. He's like, oh, "Look, there's Texas." It was one shaped like Texas. So people are going to see what they see. Do you know what I mean? It's like.
I know what I'm doing this weekend now. I'm going to fucking record and edit this video about Big Rich Texas, which is a reality show featuring like multi-millionaires and like a fucking golf community club thing in Texas. And they're the most annoying fucking people in the world. Like, this lassie gets cunt tattooed on her foot, right? And they're all like, it's so inappropriate. They're using horrible language, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Oh, they're just the worst people. And yeah.
Why would you get cunt tattooed on your foot?
I don't know why you get cunt tattooed on your foot, to be fair, but like, oh my god, some of the things that they all just come out with in general is just.
The last thing you'll see when she kicks her face is the word.
I've only got footage to like talk about episode 1, but in episode 2 there's a fucking woman who's like getting all these like young like 14-15-year-old girls to go into a pageant, right? And she's like, right, you each have to lose like 15 pounds, like an amount of weight, like not a good amount of weight because like they're already average, nice, healthy sized people, and she's like encouraging fucking bulimia and shit on them. It's like, oh my god, this is like the fucking worst.
Mate, welcome to beauty pageants, mate. They do that all the time. Like,
It's fucking disgusting.
It's part of the course, man. Aye, it's terrible.
Right.
But it's fucking, it's why they hangs, man. Like fucking people, it's parents that want, it's parents'
Pageantry
ego.
is just
I think
weird.
it's mere parents' ego, and they don't really care for their kid, and their kid is their like. It's the same as. I mean, it's in the exact same
It's
frame
living
as
vicariously, yeah.
dog shows. Do you know what I mean? You're basically training your fucking child the same way you treat a dog to sit nice and give paw when fucking told. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
just.
It's not a good environment.
It's just
for a kid.
weird. It's like why are you trying to like show off your child? It's the same vibe as Cuties. I don't know if you've seen the stuff about that on Netflix, but it's bad.
I've seen the thing like memes going about it. But
I've seen people talk about it, but I've not seen any.
I've seen people talk about it in like scenes that are in it, and like from what I've heard, it's fucking horrific.
Right.
Like Jesus Christ.
Put it this way: the parents who force the kids into these pageants, right, are basically just projecting. It's
they're trying to live vicariously because they're not fucking good looking enough to do it.
Well, you know what they say? There's like fucking 30% of people are fucking sociopaths, and they don't know it. Do you know what I mean? And like, I think that's sociopathic behaviour because they're obviously wanting the ego boost for themselves, and they don't. Like, they've got a kid and they might love their kid, but they might be struggling with empathy. Do you know what I mean? Struggling to put themselves in their kid's shoes. Do you know what I mean? And like,
oh, aye, totally.
Speaking of shoes, I really love your boots, Turk.
My new rocks.
They look fucking cool.
Aye, though, 150 a pair, mate. Like
Jesus
handmade.
Christ.
Like,
Hold on. Oh god.
like, I've had these for like 7 years or something.
are they that old?
Aye, well, if you look after them, aye, like, you can have them for ages, mate. Like proper leather in that. Usually put like thumbtacks in the bottom to like stop the soles from wearing down as quick as well. So that helps, even though it looks a bit weird. But it works for any kind of pair of boots or shoes you've got.
These were 75 quid off of Koi Footwear, and I got a pair for Alex that were like half off, that were like black and yellow ones for £22. Great website, Koi Footwear. Highly recommend it. I've also got. I only wear like 2 pairs of shoes, so I've also got like my custom Converse that I designed myself on the Converse website, which were like 90, 80 quid.
I think I need to share my old man high top slippers. Check they bad boys.
I've got a massive slipper for both my feet that's a pump. This thing keeps my feet warm all the time. It's fucking brilliant.
I was about to say, as you walk in that, and I was realising you probably don't walk in that. Like...
I got it for Christmas like 2 years ago. My niece got one as well, and we tried to like race through the hall with both our feet in it. That was interesting.
Oh man. So it's like a 3-legged race, man. Somebody ends up in their
Instead it's a 1-legged race.
Somebody's always going to end up their face and crying, isn't they, man?
1-legged race. I mean, better.
So who's all playing Halo when we finish up then? Who's all playing Halo?
I'm apparently loading Halo at the minute.
So you have to load Halo immediately, BR says. So there's 4 of yous at least, because Yangy, Turk, BR and Vanessa, I know that much. I'm going to assume Yaldi, because he usually plays. Maybe Manny, there's 6 of yous. There's 6 of yous.
I don't mean appearance, I mean
Among
like
Us
I
is up
physically feel
after
warm.
that. Among Us is up after that. Feel free if you want to do Halo for a wee bit longer than an hour, and we'll just do Halo and Among Us. I'm fine with that. Up to 9 o'clock, do an hour and a half and an hour and a half. You know what I mean?
Hopefully,
so it's
hopefully when Manny plays Halo with us this time, he'll actually last longer than 2 minutes when he plays the Juggernaut, and he'll die every 2 minutes. You're not right, Manny, son. Eh? You enjoy being the Juggernaut for 2 minutes, don't you?
Manny's.
I feel like you're about to get no the day, pal.
Manny's fucking an Imperial Guardsman, mate. His fucking job is to die for the Emperor, right? For the Emperor, Manny. In fact, no, Manny's a fucking son of chaos, isn't he?
It'll be for the prophets if it's Halo.
He would probably say for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. That's what Manny would probably say. Fucking child.
343 Industries.
Where is it?
Right, so Halo up next, and then Among Us. I'm looking forward to Among Us. It's like everybody's on a spaceship or something like that, and there's a traitor trying to, well, everybody's trying to fix the spaceship. One is trying to sabotage the spaceship and kill everybody. It looks kind of good. It kind of reminds me of the video you done, Yangy, in The Sims. It's pretty much that, where fucking there's somebody and everybody's trying to kill each other in the fucking Sims house. Remember the video you done for the IndiScots one?
Yeah, that was an interesting time. I want to do another one of them where it's everybody trying to seduce each other, but that might not be safe for work, so I'm trying to find a way to do it.
Oh yeah, Middlesbrough fan sleeps.
Or is all trying to seduce Tony's gran. There's two ways we could do it.
My question:
man.
what characters in Among Us look like the Fall Guys characters to me? They just look similar. They look like they're wearing the same kind of suits and stuff, all multicolored and everything. Or is that just me making that connection?
Sorry, Turk, I didn't hear you there. I was typing. What did you say?
Sorry. I was just looking at Among Us and looking like at some gameplay, and the characters look like the Fall Guys characters to me. Or is that just me making that connection?
They
There's
do
an
a
invite
wee
for you,
bit.
VR.
They do a wee bit, but I don't think. I think maybe Among Us was it before Fall Guys. I'm not sure.
Can't remember it, if I'm honest.
But
Should probably
I suppose it's similar. It is similar. It's cartoonish and just be blobs, ain't it, man?
Yangy, you're joining me. BR's telling you.
You're
Am I?
joining him. You've
Okay.
no fucking choice, man. No choice.
Sorry,
Aye,
BR.
Middlesbrough Kilmarnock, you have a bad time.
I'm joining you now.
Oh man. Do you know, see, when I was younger, I used to think, why do people support all these teams that get beat all the time? Do you know what I mean? I remember like
Some
I was
people are
born
masochists, and that's
I was
okay.
born in 1988, right? So see, when I was 9 years old, this is the time where Rangers went 9 in a row. So when that point in my life, Rangers had won the title every year, and I remember asking one of my uncles, like, Uncle Kenny, has Celtic ever won the league? And I remember him just looking at me like that. No, in your lifetime. Oh man, never forget that.
Imagine being so raging at a child that you're like,
I know he was literally raging, but he's like, he's just a win. He's just a win. You could see him like trying to remember, he's my nephew. Don't kill. Oh man.
the grins, you'll get in trouble.
No, it was probably me like, I want to kill him, but if I didn't, my sister will fucking have me. Like, my mum's got 4 older brothers, but they're all petrified there. Like, I don't know why. Must have had a horrible time growing up with my fucking younger sister, man.
My mum is the younger sibling of her and her sister, and then I'm the younger sibling of my brother, who is 41, and my sister, who is 38.
And you're what, 20?
20.
Fucking
Yeah.
Do you know,
Quite an
I've
age
got a mate that's very much the same as that, right? And he describes himself like, I mean, we've been out some places, man, and Lamb's like that. Alright, I'm Lamb. Do you know what I mean? I was the fucking burst Johnny, and people are looking at him like that. What? And you're like, Lamb, they've no got context. Like, it's a joke you make when you're talking
got 'em in
about
your
it. Do you
game,
know
yeah.
what I mean? You don't just come up with it. Oh
Aye.
man.
It's just
Aye.
like that. I'm the Johnny of I'm the fucking basic product child of a broken Johnny, mate.
Aye, do you know what I mean? It's like, Yangy, man, like, you guarantee you were a mistake, man.
No, fun fact, it's because
I don't
my
mean
mum
that in
was
any
with-
bad. Do you
My
know
mum
what I
was
mean?
my mum was with a different guy when she had my brother and my sister, and then with me, she was with my dad, and they wanted a child together. 'Cause my dad
Alright,
hadn't
so
had
you
anyone
were
before
actually
me,
planned
so-
that far
I was
away?
planned. I was just planned at her age of 38. So
I mean, like, I remember fucking, it was my younger brother, my middle brother's 18th birthday, and we were drunk, and we came in back in, my mum and dad were still up, and I remember saying to my mum and dad, right, yo, level with who was meant and who was an accident, level with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my younger brother Brian, he was still up with my mum and dad fucking watching the telly or whatever, and my dad just goes like, and Brian's shiting himself, he's like, no, I'm going to be told I was an accident, right? And me and Davey are sitting drunk, kind of fucking having a laugh with it, and my dad points at me and he goes, accident, reason we're married. And I'm like, alright. And he points at Davey and he goes, he needed a brother. And he points at Brian and he goes, your mum had already been sterilised. You're a lucky bastard to be here. So my mum had been sterilised and then fucking Brian came into existence because they obviously had they done the job right.
Oh,
Like, holy fuck, man. But
Do you know,
do you know what I mean?
find
See, when
it
it comes to
mental.
brotherly arguments, man, Davey's just like that. The middle brother, he's just like that. Shut it. I was meant. They wanted me. And you're just like, fuck you, you wee dick.
I find it genuinely like incredible that you can accidentally create like a new human being with like complex everythingness.
I
that,
know,
like, has
just
to
by
breathe and
lying on
everything, but
top
you
of
can't
another
accidentally
one.
like bake a fucking chocolate cake, which is so much more simple.
So much more useful.
Takes way less time.
It's got a good point, like.
He does have a good point. That is a great point to end the podcast on. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Thank you to Turk for joining us. It was a pleasure having you, dude. And thank you to Yangy for joining us. We'll see you all in a couple of minutes for Halo Customs with Vanessa. Thank you for watching. See you later, guys and girls. Play outro. Play outro. Why does it do this? There we go, there's outro. Build this network on Scots with soul. We'll build this network Scots and soul. Build this network on Scots with soul. How can you not just like accidentally make a fucking chocolate cake or something?
How come you can't just make